Welcome to another episode of LEGO Worlds, and in today's episode, I decided we're going to do a different type of theme, and this time I'm doing it in Sandbox mode. I don't have much to use right now for this theme, so while I'm waiting for the showcases to come out, I thought it would be nice to do
anything is possible.
a Jungle Explorer theme and build with Jungle Explorer Lego sets
Welcome to LEGO Worlds.
or whatever we have that would fit with Jungle Explorer. So, I might as well boot up the game and see what we can come up with. I am excited, though, for the next couple of showcases that are coming out. As of right now, I don't know exactly when the next one will be out. They said August 10th. Everyone else is talking August 10th. August 10th has passed. It never showed up. I'm taking it might show up maybe sometime today or tomorrow-ish. And the reason I'm thinking that is because of time zones. But we'll see if it shows up or not. And if it does show up, I will definitely be adding it to my Sandbox creation, and also I will be showcasing it in adventure mode to show you guys what it entails. And as far as I know, the next one's going to be some type of temple. And I'm dying to see what that one is. I was hoping we would get the minifigs, at least one minifig, before we got that, but that might not be the case. So, and I made my own custom, tried to make my own custom fig for Jungle Explorer using the parts I had. So, yeah. It was, so far this has been fun trying to do. I didn't put up an episode yesterday because I was waiting diligently for the showcase, and I was hoping to have the showcase up for you guys. But apparently that didn't happen, and well, I thought maybe it would be out today, so I waited a little bit longer, and it's still not out. So this episode is going to be the episode I'm putting up today, and I hope you guys enjoy this episode. As you can see, my character's already customized here. I'm pretty sure I got recorded footage of me customizing the character, but I don't know if it's in this video or if it's even took at this point. So this video might be a little chopped up in terms of where things are. And I had to put out the tranquilizer. I thought it was a neat idea. Yeah, this video is gonna be a little chopped up. It's a little backwards. That's fine. So here we're looking at the maps and everything. I'm just exploring the tent. I got my Jungle Explorer vehicles set up and ready. I have a dino cage with T-Rexes in them. I have a separate dino cage with tents nearby. I wasn't entirely sure what to really add. I mean, if you have any suggestions, what you would like to see add to this brick build, well, Sandbox build, leave them in the comments below. For now, I'm just trying to put stuff together, make it look like it belongs. Like putting out campfire, like have a campfire by tents. I wanted to put the log by the campfire, and I don't know if I have to go back and look. I don't know if we have the right log to do it with. Like when you have logs by the campfire, you like sit down with them. But then I realized also we need to put out the dino tracks, because it wouldn't be Jungle Explorer without some dino tracks. And I think the dino tracks makes this look a little interesting. And the reason I put the two like that is I wanted it to be like, oh, the dinosaur walked by but walked into the dino cage type scenario. I know that would never happen, but I'm using my imagination here, and I thought it would be funny to do something like that. So this log I was looking at and thought maybe I could put it by the campfire, but then when I looked, it looks out of place. It just doesn't fit. I'm pretty sure there's another type of log I can use. I gotta look. But yeah, I started playing with the trees, like the luscious plant. I started decorating it a little bit, make it look more like a jungle. The reason I have a gap, if you can see the big giant hole, that's where Pugsy is. I did not think this through, because if you go over a Pugsy, he gets buried and you can't use him. So I have to leave a hole there so I can get to Pugsy if I ever decide to leave this one and go to another sandbox. Which is a little awkward to have the hole there. I know some of you are going to say, oh, why didn't you lower the terrain down to Pugsy's level, which I probably should have done too. But it doesn't matter, it's fine. It's not a big oversight, I don't think. So here I'm setting up another dino cage. Now the dinosaurs I'm putting in here, I call them velociraptors, they call them something else, apparently. But they look like velociraptors to me, so I'm just going to use the name velociraptors. Because I can't say the name they gave it, and I never heard of a dinosaur called that name till now, so... And I'm going to fill this cage up with many of them. And then I thought to decorate the cage. I mean, why not? make it like the famous film that everybody knows about, Jurassic Park. So let's decorate the cage, make it look nice and leafy inside. I probably went overboard in decorating it. I tried my best to mix and match with certain plants. Sorry if this video's not going to be in a particular order the way I should have had it. Hopefully in my next video I will have everything in order. I don't know why it did what it did video wise. It's probably the way I put it together. I have to one day probably go and fix it. But yeah, the dinosaurs are trying to eat me for some reason. I'm just giving them plants and they're mad at me. So here is where my game froze. But that's fine. It's not much of a freeze because I had restarted. This is probably the part of the first half that should have been up front. So this is where I was putting down the tents that you already saw. And the vehicles. Again, I keep falling down the hole with my tool. It happens, I don't know why. So, I'm hoping when the new showcase comes, which should be the temple one, I believe, I will definitely have a showcase for you guys. Then I'll add it to my model, this model here, and see what I can do with it, if anything. The T-Rexes are in the cage fighting. They don't go separate ways, they just want to fight. I don't know why, but that's what they do. So it goes to show you not to put more than one T-Rex in the dino cage. I'm just going through my objects to see what I can use for this Jungle Explorer theme. Which it's very limited. I mean, that's the Explorer tent. I mean, yes, it works with the theme, but I don't think it's part of the Jungle Explorer set, and it gets completely different from that set. Which then I noticed, it says 2007, the Lego Group on the side of it, which I never noticed before. If you guys ever seen other wordings on your Lego builds, leave them in the comment section below. I'd like to know if there's any more wordings like that, because I think it's pretty cool that they actually have that added to the tent, which I was shocked to see. And it is very surprising to see I guess it's a reference to when that set came out. So now I gotta go and look to see what was in that set, or what that set might have entailed. This is me running around with the tranquilizer gun. I was trying to pretend I'm hunting dinosaurs or whatever. Us explorers are hunting like gorillas, like the gorilla back there. I was just doing it for fun, to see what it would be like as a Lego hunter or explorer. And I kind of figured he might have a tranquilizer gun. So back at the dino cage. Yeah, this video's everywhere. I see that now. That's fine. This is where I'm going to decorate it with trees. I saw this purple dot. I wanted to come investigate to see what that was all about, but there's nothing there. Because I didn't do anything over there, that's why I wanted to check it out. The vehicles are not in this shot for some reason. So I'm looking at the raptors to see what they're doing, if they're fighting or not. Then I realized this is where the game crashed on me at one point. So I know I have to put back the vehicles. Which I like the vehicles. I like the helicopter, which is a cargo helicopter, which I will take for a test drive in a bit here. And then I got the jungle buggy. These two vehicles are pretty neat. They both have the same. They both have the same color scheme. So we know they're both Jungle Explorer. I was trying to think, is there any other vehicle or vehicles I could add to this scenery? Because we have a buggy, and I'm like, well, maybe a buggy? I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure one of the planes could pass for what we're building. I'm not entirely sure of that either. I'm trying to keep it with theme as best as possible. And to get 3 more Jungle Explorer playsets for LEGO Worlds is awesome. I mean, they're big, and I can't wait to see what they entail. So here I'm planting the trees. Well, I'm calling planting trees because that's what I'm actually doing, is putting trees out. And these are the same trees in the biome, which is Rowdy Rainforest. And I'm trying to make it like this area belongs. Which I know it ain't gonna look like it belongs because it's a flat surface, there's no hills. But as a flat surface playset, it shouldn't be that bad. Until they come out with a feature to give us flats that we can work on, or something close to it. I'm gonna have to flatten my own terrain and make my own little flat area to build on. So here I'm sitting by the campfire, which I sit here for quite a few minutes because I was playing another game at the same time. So far, the Jungle Explorers, from what I gathered, we have the tent right now. We're getting a temple, and we're getting two other ones, which I'm not entirely sure about what they will entail as pieces go. I know one's in a dino cage, so we'll see when we get them. My favorite part so far of the Jungle Explorer is the fact that we get these scale sets to play with. And we can mix and match and do whatever we want with them, and that's what's nice about it. Hopefully, I'm hoping that at the Jungle Explorer, I don't know if it's gonna be survival yet, or, well, it should be survival coming up, but we do have Ninjago headed our way as well, and it's Ninjago that I'm also looking forward to, because we already got 2 Ninjago vehicles, and so yeah, if Ninjago comes out, we'll be doing a thing about Ninjago and building with Ninjago. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, it really helps the channel out. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And if you got any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'll be happy to answer them. And this is me taking the Jungle Explorer helicopter for a test drive, which it was fun. I wonder if they're going to give us the cargo portion of the helicopter. I'm pretty sure it is in the piece to it that's not attached to the helicopter. I could be wrong, but I'm just saying because it's called a cargo helicopter. And we'll see you guys on our next LEGO Worlds episode.